All right, let's just get straight to it. In profit, NAS 100. All right, basically, hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, start from the daily chart. Let me take all this off. We're in an uptrend. All right. Basically, I just used to make this box right here. I used the text box. You just go over here, text. This is what I use to keep me in confluence. I go down to my 4 hour. I still see buys. So now I have to write in my box that I left over here 1 4 hour buys. Go down to 30 minute. After we established, where is my text box? Where'd it go? Here we are. I need to be right here with all my stuff. Okay. Sorry for the wait. Sorry for the so sorry. All right. Daily buys, 4 hour buys, 30 minute buys. Where am I coming up with this daily 4 hour 30 minute? I have it over here in the time frame. Daily 4 hour 30 minute. These are the only time frames I need. Basically shows me where the market's at in each of these time frames. I used my 30 minute as the entry, and all I'm doing is looking for buys. So since I came down to the 30 minute looking for buys, I look for my support and resistance. So shooting up, broke structure right here. Each candlestick represents price. So basically, price shot up and broke past these previous highs right here. So this is super important. This was once a ceiling for price. And now that it came all the way down, stayed in this trap right here, shot back up, came back to our price that we had right here and we marked up. Price came, touched it, broke past it. If price breaks past this previous low over here where we made this line, wouldn't you think, okay, if this comes back and it just so happens to come back right here and it's at where our trend line's at, don't go on the trend lines too much. They're not always tried and true. All right, now if we have our perfect line right here at price over here at 22,700. So I would think that this is a super important price point here. I'll use my horizontal line, tap this, coordinates, hold on. All right, let me take this away. So banks like whole numbers. So I put it at 22,700 is where this price is. Look at what the candlesticks do and what price does when it gets to these numbers. That's why I only trade like the banks. So look how perfect this is. This is perfect. No mentorship needed or anything. I'm giving you this information free. So look how perfect this is. All right. So all I do is look for my buy opportunity. Price broke right here. Came back down. It's sitting right here. This is what I call support. Might as well put that there. Scoop this right here. I think we're going to go all the way up there. All the way up to 22,850 area. I'll even mark it. Look, I'll probably say about 22. Remember I said banks like whole numbers, so let me do 22,850. Let me do 22,850. $22,850. That's where I think price is going to end off at. And as I said, we are already in the trade, as I can show you. Hold on. 3,000. It's 1058. Matter of fact, seeing that you can see my time. Oh, well, probably when it posts. Learn this information. If you need any help, link in bio or DM. All right, y'all. Signing off.